Hello everyone, welcome to my page. As I promised before, this time I'm going to paint my first pattern on Patreon. Today I'm using oil paints on canvas 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. In this video, I will show you the whole process I took to paint my first pattern, from how I sketched it directly on my canvas till how I finished the painting. In total, it took me an hour and a half, but I sped the video 4 times until around 4.5 times, so it wouldn't be too long. I'm not sure if I will call this video as a tutorial, since I'm only practicing, so let's just learn together. Before this time, I used to make a great sketch with a pencil, but after I watched some videos on YouTube, the artist make an observation and sketch the picture directly on the canvas with a paint. So here we go, I'm trying what they are doing. Since it's only a small canvas which is 20 by 20 centimeters, I'm pretty confident to paint directly on the canvas. I started with the head. Painting the face feature is always makes me nervous. You know, we always want it to be perfect, I believe. But I keep telling myself, if it doesn't turn out pretty well, it's alright because we are still learning something. While making the sketch, I'm looking at his picture on my other phone. I didn't show his picture directly on the video because at the time, I didn't ask for his permission if I'm allowed to show his picture on the video. But in the middle of sketching, I decided to text him asking for his permission and he allowed me. So you'll see the real picture later. Anyway, his name is Lewis. Let's just call him by his name. I really appreciate him because he is actually the first person who asked me to try painting on canvas and supported me with all the supplies I needed. It was a year ago. Alright, back to the canvas. After painting the face, let's begin to paint his neck, body and clothes. First, make the rough sketch of the body shape before we really paint the clothes. You know what I mean. I'm also starting to make the sketch of the background. I like to paint the background of a picture just like what's on the picture. It gives me a feeling sometimes and makes me wondering what it's like to live over there when I'm looking at the painting once it's finished later. After that, just continue to paint every part of the clothes like the collars, the shoulders, the arms, and other small details. So far, I know it doesn't look similar with Levi's at all, but it's okay, we'll figure it out once we color it later. I think it's really fun to paint someone by their picture. It's a learning process, a challenge, and fun times. We just need to follow what's on the picture. Even the curves of the clothes, well, yeah, it took me a little bit long time just to sketch. Actually, I made that video while talking, like making a real-time video, but I think it will be too boring to anyone watching the full video, which took me 1.5 hours in total, so I changed my mind. Oh wow! I just find out that we actually can split the video and make some part faster than the other parts. I'm sorry, I'll make it better next time. Okay, let's continue. When I watched an artist on YouTube doing a sketch on the canvas, he will make some lighter and darker color using that one brown color. So here, again, I'm trying to do what he's doing. I think by doing this, giving the lighter shade or darker shade, just following like what's on the picture, it will make it easier to pick the right color later. Do we need to use the darker color or lighter color or something like that? Here I'm continuing to sketch the background. I used to just give one particular color as the background, and now I'm realizing it's really fun. Just do it exactly like the picture. Just like what I said before, we need to make the shading for the background as well. In this step, I will need a black color for the absolute dark parts. Don't forget to paint every detail of the background. Like on this picture, there are windows, a painting, another window, a table which is hiding behind leaves, the wall position, and another small things like this table lamp. Well, you will see it soon. Oh, also, I think it's important to talk about the sailing. We need to have a focus on it. How the line position will change everything on this picture. It might will make the painting not in 3D dimensions shape. I'm sorry. You know what I mean, right? Well, even if I don't do it perfectly, I think it's not that bad as well. Alright, I think it's time to jump to the coloring step. Let's go! When I started to record this part, I prepared the color I might need already. I did a streaming video of how I mix these colors on my Twitch, cause I think if I did it on this video, it definitely will make this video even longer than this. I don't wanna bore you guys. If you wanna see me how I mix these colors, you can go to my Twitch on twitch.tv/ulayheart. If you want me to make a video of color mixing, you can just give me a request on the comment section. Here, I started to color the hair first. It's pretty easy, I think, cause it's a quick painting, so it's not a very realistic one. I mean, I'm not even sure if I can make a very realistic painting, but we'll figure it out next time. After the hair, next step is the face. Even if it's a small space, but it will need some different skin colors. We need to choose the correct color. At least we have to know if this part should be darker than that part or vice versa. By the way, this is what I meant before. The shading we did when we were sketching will help us choose the right color. The part which has the darker shading is definitely need a darker skin tone. Let's just speed up the video. Usually, on a bigger canvas or a close-up portrait painting, I will color the eye first before other parts, but this is the smallest portrait painting I've ever done so far, so the detail kinda makes me feel nervous. I know it looks creepy right now, looks like a mask. I will make it better. I got a small problem, which I don't have the brush for detail painting, which has a really small tip. I mean, I have one, but the tip started to spread already. I hope you understand what I mean. Whoops, I showed Levi's picture already. It means on that step I asked for his permission and he allowed me already. You can see my painting doesn't really look like him at all. I think I made a mistake while I sketched the head shape. Actually, I'm pretty sure a professional artist can make it better even if they're on coloring step already. But me at the time still feel too afraid to try to make it better cause sometimes I'll just make it worse. Alright, here is a little tip. I think the way you make a nostril will have a big effect to the similarity of the painting. That's why it took me a while only to paint the nostril. As you can see, even it took me a while already, it's not similar still. Here we go. We begin the battle. I'm joking. Okay, in this step, I was really nervous for the eyes. I tried my best though. If you know, I really wanted to lay my hand on the canvas, but I know I will just make a mess if I did that. So I tried my best to paint the eye with that only smallest brush that I had, and let's just see how it turns. On this step, I took some break from the nervousness, so I continued to paint the ear. I thought I made the ear a little bit too big, but I repaired it already. As you can see, Levis looks kinda cute on that picture, but I painted him too serious. I'm sorry, Lewis. By the way, I think I like to paint ears. It is small and it has a lot of colors there. After finished with the ear, next step I did was the necks. Make sure we make a darker border between the chin and the neck, otherwise it will be connected to each other. Hopefully you get what I meant. Here I'm back on the face feature. Don't forget to put the mustache on. Sometimes I just forgot to make the mustache or the beard, and then wondering what makes my painting looks very different with the picture. That's silly, isn't it? If you ask me what's the other thing which makes me nervous to paint is the lips. Yeah, sometimes it's just difficult to paint a smile. Or it's just because I need more practice. Yeah, that's it. I tried my best to follow the lip line. Usually, the middle line is darker. I mean, obviously. But most of the time, I'm still very bad at mixing lips color. Okay, this time I'm not lying that I will color the neck. Just remember, a neck will have some lines too, and small indentation. Once again, I hope you get what I meant. I'm using Google Translate sometimes to get the English of word of something, but I'm not sure if it's the correct words to use. Just like what I said before, we just need to follow what's on the picture. You can see from the picture, it's pretty clear that the neck has a light color, but have some darker color too, at the edge as shadow of the color. After that, I just colored all the skin there, and I covered the necklace sketch with the pen as well. Just need to remember that later we should put it back again. I used a bigger brush because the space is bigger compared to the face, but I kinda like the stroke effect of the bigger brush, especially when I do the cloth leather. Next, I tried to make the hair and face looks better. I also repaired the ear shape. By the way, can you tell if I was putting more paint on my palette? It happened several times when I needed more color on my palette, especially white, cause I always worried if I was wasting the paints if I take a big amount at once. Oh, the cloth coloring is begun. It was a nice color, isn't it? There we can see from the picture that there's a thicker greenish color and lighter greenish color on the clothes. What I usually do is make one layer of the same main color, then do the shading or detail after that. Oh yeah, put that necklace back, I forgot. And I think I made the necklace a little bit thicker than the picture, but I just let it like that because it's a dark color, and then I think it would need a little bit more time if I try to make it thinner. Back to the cloth. For the darker shading of on the shoulder, I put a black color there a little bit, then I'll blend it with a greenish color. It turned out nicely, I think. Just like the other part, the step for the side is just the same. A small detail for the necklace, don't forget to paint that thing. If you can see on the video, I was trying to do like what the artists on YouTube do, who will measure the painting using their pencil or brush. It was too late for me to do that, but I did a little bit repair on the hair and I put the thin eyebrows too. Not only eyebrows, I tried to make a stronger line on the eyes and put that white dots on the eyes to make it look alive. It's my favorite part to do actually. After everything's finished with Lewis, we start to paint the background, yay! If you know what I felt, I was really excited to paint the background. The color makes my painting more alive, I think. Once again, just like what I said when we painted Lewis before, the sketch color really helped me to pick the right color like for the wall. Basically, it's a white wall, but we need a darker whitish color for the left side. Finally, we are arrived to the end of the video. Just need to paint the detail of the things inside the room with the right color, then tada, we did it! Thank you so much for my patrons for your support. I really appreciate it. If you have any question, you can send me a direct message or write to the comment section. I hope you like it, Lewis. See you guys next time. Bye.